The Isashi dump site in Dero, Ogun State also made the cut for review. The people are currently working to fence the dump site to prevent further illegal dumping of waste. They are still hopeful the Ogun State government would come to their aid.
This is a dump site in Dero Isashi in Ogun State, and for lots of reasons, it has become a major source of headache for the people of this locality. The dump site grows by the day, just as the numbers of scavengers and other strange faces who come in droves into the locality. And now the residents are no longer at ease as a major canal is blocked.
It has become an harbinger for majority of hoodlums, people of questionable characters, who have taken the advantage of this dump site to be hibernating roundabout, thereby posing threats to all the people around here.
The effect of the dump site and poor road infrastructure in the Dero Isashi area on businesses is quite alarming, as explained by Fumilayo Asomila.
In fact, this place used to be very, very busy, beehive of activities, but you can see everywhere so silent because of the road, and coupled with the dump site, the smell, the strong smell that comes from the dump site very close by. Even we as the people that are working here, we hardly can stay in the office.
While the cat pushers have been blamed for making life unbearable for the Dero Isashi people, the leader of the Bayelsa community in the area, Muhammad Ali, dismisses the allegation of security threat and illegal invasion. He claims they are duly permitted to dump in the site.
We cannot just come from our land to come and start throwing dustbin anyway without permission. Here, the owner of this land ordered us to throw the tea here in order to fill the land so that he can use it of his needs. But yet, we are not just throwing the dump on free. My people, they are paying. Each trip, 150 naira. I've been fight to make it 100 naira. And any truck pusher every day is paying 50 naira to cancel. He's buying tickets.
Bode Fakunle is the chairman of Isheri Akute Local Council Development Area. He thinks the people of the locality are culpable in the rising environmental challenge.
We have licensed private sector people that are supposed to collect their refuse, but they patronize these cat putters. And of course, when they patronize them, they expect them to dump it somewhere. So the problem is two ways.
On the issue of the road, he says fixing it is beyond the power of the local council authority. While several questions, including who issues the ticket to the cart pushers and collect other fees from them, remain unanswered. As for the eyewitness who sent in this video, which led us here, she hopes our presence will bring in the much-needed succor.
I took her clips and sent it to channels, and they've been good enough to be of very good support, and we hope that with God's backing, the appropriate authorities will listen to us and do something about it.
When contacted, the general manager of the Ogun State Environmental Protection Agency says she needed more information on the dump and relevant authority to address the issue. Until then, the people of Dero Isashi would want the state government to extend its touch to them so they too can feel a sense of belonging.
Now, finally for today, we'll bring you our story on Niger arts and craft, where pottery and weaving are predominantly helping the people foot their bills. However, lack of adequate support system is threatening their livelihood.
Tachiko is about 30 kilometers from Minna, the capital of Niger State. It is located in Bayelsa local government area. However, accessing the community is a bit difficult due to the poor state of the road. The village is among the few northern axes which have kept the age-long tradition of weaving and pottery alive. The inhabitants of Tatiko are predominantly Gbagye, and there is no household without the traditional loom machine installed for textile production. Obviously, there is no age limit for this profession, as both the aged and young get involved pretty well. The traditional weaving has been practiced here for a very long time, which according to Husseina Isa was passed to them from their forebearers, and the benefits are quite enormous. While the men of Tatiko concentrate on weaving, the women make pots. They churn out products of various shapes, sizes and designs. However, like the men, they too share their own chunk of challenges.
We buy everything we need. We make a lot of money from the business, but there are challenges. No water to use for the molding, and we have a lot of children to cater for.
Some buyers from Abuja have come to purchase some of these pots being loaded into a waiting van. One of them says she prefers coming down to Tatiko because of the quality of their craft. She, however, complains about the state of the road, which usually result in damaged goods in transit.
The road is very bad, and even before we get there, some of them will break because the road is not good.
While Tatiko community is blessed with a great deal of human resource, not much can be said of its infrastructure. Beyond the state of the road, what stood as their healthcare facility has become a shadow of itself. The school in Tatiko also suffers the same fate. With roof blown off and classes lacking in basic facility such as chairs and tables, teaching and learning could be quite difficult. Whatever will help them keep this age-long tradition going should not be kept out of their reach. It behoves the Niger state government to put the necessary machineries in place to give the Tatiko people a new lease of life.
Be part of our team on Eyewitness Report by simply downloading the Channels TV app, tap on the Eyewitness menu and follow the simple steps on how to upload your story. Always add location and phone numbers so we can get in touch with you and follow up on your story or event of happenings around you. Now let's see what you already uploaded for the week.
Our first set of pictures show the current state of St. Saviour's Road in Benin City. Our eyewitness says the road has been abandoned for a long time and the effect on the residents is alarming. He wants Edo State government to reach out to them. Next set of photos show what our eyewitness termed cattle invasion of Agor Palace Way in Isolo, Lagos. Our eyewitness wonders why the major roads and connecting routes here have become fields for cattle. He wants Lagos to be more decisive on this before it degenerates. Next are these photos showing a transformer and feeder pillars installed by residents of Unity Estates, Lambe. They claim they procured the item since 2015, but Ikeja Electric has refused to get it energized for them, but they keep sending estimated bills. Our eyewitness seeks immediate intervention. The next video shows residents' efforts to control the dumping of waste at the Denro Isashi dump site. Our eyewitness wants the government to assist them in putting an end to the illegal dump site in the area as their health risk increases.
Those are your shots. Do keep them coming. It's time we called it a day on this week's package. Next week, let's do it again. So keep shooting and we'll keep framing your shots. I am Chris Alems and I'll keep my eyes on you. Bye-bye.